Hi pals, welcome to my channel. My name's Jules and I'm living life on a budget. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for joining me on this video. If you are a watcher and think you're a subscriber, or haven't yet subscribed, please do so. I'm 5 away from getting to 2,500. The only reason I'm pushing to get to 2,500 is because I like round numbers, and 2495 just doesn't look nice aesthetically. So yeah, 5 of you, if you're not subscribed, love it if you could. But yeah, I'm just being silly. Okay, so what are we doing today? I don't have any clue actually. Budget with me. So I am way behind posting my videos. I really need people to message me and remind me to upload on maybe a Monday and a Wednesday because I forget. I record the videos on the weekend and I forget to upload them. So I recorded last week, Saturday or Sunday, can't remember which day, and today's Sunday, and I am just uploading my cash stuff in for last week. There's no need, it could have been uploaded. So please, if you're watching this and it's Monday or Wednesday, please just give me a reminder over on Instagram or even in the comment section here, and just let me know to upload. Because this is ridiculous. My memory, I am definitely perimenopausal because my mind and my memory is just absolutely shocking. Okay, so where are we at? We are doing a budget, so I'm not really sure how this budget's going to go. Again, like last week, I'm going to put £250, so I've got my bills, and then I'm going to put £250 into everything else and just see how that works. I know I have a good budget and I could probably put more, but I think if I can get in a habit of putting £250 in, and then at the end of the month maybe put more elsewhere, or you know, see what budget I've got left over. But I'm not somebody, I'm probably blathering too much, but I'm not somebody that wants to have zero in my bank account, because that's how I've lived when I was in debt. I was in the minus, I was in like always in my overdraft and never had any money. So for me, I actually like being able to open my banking app and seeing £1,413 sitting in there. So obviously my aim is to kind of have not an emergency fund, but like money that I'm not necessarily using but in the bank, so it's gaining interest, because obviously in your binders it's not gaining interest, and that's, I get a lot of comments on that. What's the point of putting all that money in it all sitting and not gaining interest? I mean, for all you actually gain over a year, it's not huge anyway, but if it's in my bank, it is going to gain a few pound, you know, £1 a month or something if it's there. So that's my thought process on as to why I don't have a zero-based budget. But on saying that, I do want the money I do use to have a purpose. So that's why I cash stuff now. Originally it was just to kind of like get a handle of my money, but now it's like I have £250 or whatever I put in on my bank. Like before it maybe even more, but I had £250 per week that I can do with what I like, and it has a purpose and it's going here. The money in my bank I just don't touch. I don't touch my bank card through the week unless it's like an emergency. So if I need fuel and the I've missed the petrol pumps open in time and have to use my card, then that. But I do try to get to the petrol pumps when they're open and use cash. And it's the same, it's Little Village petrol pumps. They see me coming, they know it's cash, it's great, and they're more than happy. But yeah, anyway, I'm blathering, I'm rambling. So we are having a rollover of 141345. Excuse the nails, I caught one, I picked them all off, and then now I've just sat and picked at them. So I've tried to file them down as far as I can, but yeah, they look pretty horrible. But hopefully my nail tech has had a baby, beautiful baby little girl, so hopefully she'll be back soon enough, and I can get back into it. So yeah, so I've got 4 bills coming out. I've got Audible, which is £7.99. I've got Sofa, which is £69.19. I've got 200 Club, which is £4, and I also have to pay my SSSC, which is my Scottish registration to be a care worker, and that is £25. I do actually get that back in tax, but I have still to pay it. But it comes, it's like it's discounted off my my tax that I pay through work, if you know what I mean. So again, I should be doing my calculations off camera. So let's just 141345. So I did make a mistake as well. On here I added the the 35 to that instead of discounting it. So I fixed that, so that's why if you're just watched the other one and that's not the amount it was, then that's where I made mistakes. So 7.99, 69, 19, 4 and 25. So this 25 I will have to actively go out and pay it, so I must do that this week. So bills is £106.18. So we'll deduct that. You're not going to see the calculators, all right, from the 1413.45 minus 106.18. So that is 1307.27. Okay, so that is where we're at, and we're going to take £250 off of that for the rest of this. All of these is going to, so we'll just minus that, so minus 250. So we should have at the end of this 1057.27. Actually, no, absolutely. I'm going to add an extra £10 in. I'm not going to, this is a monthly challenge for my weather, so minus 10 is 1047.27. The weather challenge was 10 degrees here on the 1st of July, so, but I'm going to take that out of my monthly amount, so I'll just put in, so £10 into that. Okay, so my £250 is going to come out. So I'm going to put £45 into food shop. So let's do 250 minus 45. And then £40 for fuel. And then Piper's okay. I'm going to put £5 into household. And then £10 into meals out. And that leaves me with £150 for the rest of these. My next non-negotiables are £10 for the planner, £10 for the 52 weeks, and £10 for Tenner Tuesday, because they're yearly challenges I want to do every week. So that leaves me with 120. And then I have one more non-negotiable, which is my vet fund. I'm putting £5 a week every week for that. So yeah, minus £5. So that leaves us with £115 to go through everything else, which is a good amount to save. So the first thing I'm going to do is, I can't even remember what we decided on this. 6 weeks. Was it 4 each? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 and 5. Right. Yeah, it was 21. No, oh, my maths is shocking, guys. How many do I need to do a week? I've done 4. So 1, 2, 3, that's 2 weeks. 1, 2, 3 is 3 weeks. 1, 2, 3 is 4 weeks. 1, 2, 3 is 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3 is 6 weeks. So got to do 2 of 4. 2 weeks of 4 and 2 weeks of 3. Right, let's do 3 to start and see what we get. So we'll do that one. That's a small number, so that is excellent. So that's 1. Actually, I'm going to cross these off so I know I've done them. So I've done the 8, I've done the 5, and I've done the 20, and I've done the 4. Right, so I've got 1. Let's go for this one. Another low number. Another 5. I think we'll be able to do 4 this week, I think. She says I'll probably get a 40 now. Another low number. I'm not doing very well with these. That's 9, so that's 15. Let's go for one more. So that's 1, 2, 3, and I must have got, oh, that's good. That is £20. That is a good amount. So 9 plus 1 is 10, plus 5 is 15 plus. So that's £20 going into 6 weeks challenge. And that challenge is from Sophia at Soph's Budgeting Life. In fact, all my challenges are from her for this. Just the way it works. I do have some coming from, I've got one coming from Little Moon Budgets. I've got some coming from Cash But Cute. There's another one that I want to get. I haven't yet. And obviously I've got Rainbow Geometrics as well. So we will be putting £10 into July. So I'll do that and I'll cash stuff in, I'll colour it in, but I'll just write it in. So we know. So let's do Rainbow Geometrics. So we're going to roll the dice. So it's this dice here. We'll give it a roll and see what we come up with. I should be using my dice tower. That's why I've got it. I love it. I love it, love it. Okay, we got pink, which is £5. Let's do another one. Oh man, should have done that. It is purple, so that's £20 going into there. So I'm going to need a pink and a purple. Purple and a pink. So that's £15 for that one. Right, we need to do our calculations. So we've got 115 left. We have taken out my non-negotiable, so now we minus 20 and we minus 15. So still at £80. So this is a small one, so we'll roll a 6-sided dice, see what number we get. And we got 2. I'm just going to do the 1 for that one, I think. £2 for Winnie the Pooh. And then we have, I don't know why that's that way. It needs to go the other way. Oh no, that's the 37 for the 6 weeks challenge, isn't it? So then it's Budget Barn is the horse, so we're going to have £5 going into that one. So that's 5. So let's minus the 7 here. Minus 7 is leaves me with 73. Soph's Beauty Box gets 13. So we've got £60 left, so we'll do Bethany's, see what we get with that one. So we'll roll the 8-sided dice. And we got, oh, that was a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So lash match. So match the lashes, save £5 for every pair you find, and then save £10 for each lash without a pair. So I think this one and this one match. So that's £5. I'm so excited to see how much all this challenges add up to in this one. I've done a bit of everyone, but I do have got quite a bit to finish them, so we're getting there though. £5 going into Bethany's box. And obviously I do have Sophia's new box, Sunset. I can't wait to start it, but I do want to finish one of these first before I start that. So that is -5. Birthdays and Christmas are the next two. So birthdays, roll a dice. Red is 5. I don't think we've had a red before. These are orange, are they? Yeah, they're orange. So red. So that's £5. -5. We've got £50 left. Oh, in my Sophie's box, the Sunset Rodeo, I got one of these, but it's for Jolene. Oh, I love it so much. Same sort of cassette with this down the side, but it says Jolene on it. I love it. Right, so this one is a 4-sided dice to roll what we get. And that's a 4, so it's £5. Oh, everything's been kind to me today. So I'll just mark that off actually, so that in case I forget. So £5 going in there. £5. So we now have £45 to go into sinking funds, basically. I mean, all of these challenges are going to kind of go into sinking funds anyway. The planner, the 52 weeks, 10 or Tuesday, will probably go into like car insurance, emergency fund, you know, that kind of thing. And the rest will just be wherever they're finished, will go to wherever they're needed. But yeah, so we've got £45 to go into all of these. We'll be £10 at Calvin Break. That's -10, which leaves us £35 to go into these. So let's have a wee look. None of these are desperate for anything now. So let's have a wee look. I need to get a new stand because this keeps sinking on me and it's just not handy at all. Any recommendations, let me know. So I am doing the We Are Social tip on Instagram, and I have decided that any money that I'd withdraw from there is going to go into this envelope. So yeah, that's where that's going. Hair and Beauty, let's have a wee look. So we've got £35, so that'll go quite far. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 35. So let's put 5 in that, so it's a round number. As we all know, I like a round number. So that is 30. I don't even know if I'm going to ever get my hair coloured again until the wifey comes back off her maternity leave, because I'm just so bad at trusting somebody. It takes a while to build up to go to somebody and then like go back again. 20, 40, 60, 80, £100 is more than enough for clothes and shoes, because I do not need any more clothes or shoes. I keep eyeing up New Balance trainers, but I absolutely do not need them. Piper's Groom is alright at the minute. She's fully funded. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60. Got 60 in there, so she's actually got more than she needs. I think it's 55 her haircut is, so I'm not going to put any more on that. Vet Fund, obviously we're doing it anyway, and Health and Wellbeing has got 20. I think that'll be okay for now. I've got loads of vitamins just now. I've not really been taking them the way I should. So that's that one. So we've still got £30. Emergency fund, we're doing elsewhere. New appliances. Let's see which one of these has got the least. 20, 40, 50, 65. I'm tempted to put 5 in that to get rid of that. Oh, this one's, oh no, it's for 2 fivers. 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65. No, it's got 5 as well. Car maintenance. I don't really need car maintenance right now, so that's got 20 in it. And car insurance, I don't really need to add much more to that, I don't think. It's got 230 in the bank, 250, 60, 70, 80, 90, 315. Because obviously my yearly challenges, it won't now be needed until April, so my yearly challenges are kind of going to be there for that. Let's put, I've got £30. Let's put 5 into both of the ones that I mentioned, which leaves us with 10. So 5 into new appliances and 5 into home improvement. And then the last binder is here. So we've got £20 to play with. So I know I'm going to put £10 into holidays. And let's put £10 into, oh, I've got money in gifting. £30 in gifting. How did I happen to do that? That's good because I want to do a giveaway. So yeah, let's put £10 into holidays and £10 into debt payback. Because in electric, I've got over £400 in there and I don't need to, I was putting money away aside, but I'm not using much electric over the summer. So yeah, £10 into each of those. So that is £10 into holidays and £10 into electric. So we are actually booking our holiday today. We are going to Chester. I'm really excited. That's why I put that post up on Instagram. So yeah, I'm really excited. If anybody lives near there, has been there on holiday, knows anything about it, let me know where to go, what to do, anywhere to eat. Yeah, let us know. We're going to be there for 5 nights. So arrive on the Sunday, leave on the Friday. So yeah, let us know. Let's just add this up and make sure that we are within our 250. So we've got 10, 10, 5, 5, 5 and 5. So it should be 260 if I add everything, because I've also got the weather challenge as well. So 40, so 10, 10 and 20. Okay, so we've got 45 plus 5 is 50 plus 10 is 60 plus 10 is 100. And then we have 13 plus 5 plus 10. I'm going to do 260, so 28. And then we have 10, 10, 20, 5, 5 and 10, which is 60. And then we have 10, 10, 10, 5, 2 and 15, which isn't it 52. Is anybody else ahead of me? So 100 plus 28 plus 60 plus 52 is not correct. 10, 28, 60, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I'm way out. My calculations there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 60, 75, 72. It's 260. Phew. Right, let's do the proper calculations. I don't know how you guys like to watch this because honestly my brain is frazzled. 131345 minus 10618 is 130727 minus 100 is 120727 minus 28 is 117927 minus 60 is 111927 and then minus 72 is 104727, which is what I have here. So it all worked out in the end. Takes me a little while, and that is why I do my budget weekly instead of monthly, because I can then just see where everything's going. But that £250 went a long way actually, given everything that I want to achieve, so I'm really chuffed with that. But yeah, let me know what you think on the £250 budget for everything, and let's see how we get on next week. Thanks for watching, bye.